Good day, YouTubers. I want you to look at this mess. I've been moving things around. I decided I'm going to rearrange my workbench. It's a lazy, rainy afternoon, stuck in the house. I've got no lumber, but I got this pile of leftover stuff I had stuck under the workbench here. I pulled out the longest pieces, and I thought I'd go ahead and put me a couple little shelves right over there and maybe some places to hang a few tools. But in the process, I've decided I'll move the sander over there, which I don't use all that often, and it's easy enough to pull out if you got a big project to sand. I'm going to move the scroll saw down to that end of the workbench to give me this whole area here to work. I might even move that lamp. That's something I'm thinking about. I've been sitting here vacuuming up sawdust and moving stuff. And I got to untangle the cords. I got a cord under here that I used to run my scroll saw. I don't think it's long enough. It's just a foot pedal, so if you have to quit sawing, you just let go of it. Question is, can I untangle all these wires for the saw and move it down there? But anyway, that's what I'm plundering on today. I had a 3x, I had that piece of wood there. It's 3 inches wide by, I guess, 3/4 of an inch thick. It was 8 feet long. I had it stashed over in the corner, left over from another project. So I attached it into the window frame over there, which is pretty solid. Attached it into the stud right there and blocking my wires. And behind it, they go to my signal lights. But it's just put up there with 2 screws. I could always take it down if I want to. Just a couple of screws. Well, you know, I'm just working with nothing. I haven't bought any material. But I got this wood. And I haven't got any blueprints or nothing. It's all in my head. A couple of shelves over here, maybe. One there. One there. I can put my locomotives up there on it. Maybe one up there. Providing I got enough wood for another leg. I need to support the weight of them shelves. Oh yeah, that's plenty long enough. I salvage everything. This is a board that I took out of an old wooden dresser that was tore apart. Oh yeah, that'd be long enough for a front leg. We can hang that shelf off the ceiling, you know, drop down bracket up for over there. It's just something to be tinkering with today. I'll get back to you and see how much progress I've made in a little bit. Okay, what do you get when you take a bunch of leftover wood and try to build some shelves? Well, you get something that looks kind of funky. But you got to remember now, I haven't spent a dime. Nothing but junk wood here. Well, I take it back. That board there cost me money, but it was left over from another project. And I've attached this wall to a solid concrete wall without so much as drilling a hole in the cement. There's nothing permanent about this little shelf. I can take it down at any time just by removing these screws. Let's see, we'll put a shelf up there. I just got these laying in here. I'm getting ready to call it a day. I just took a guess on level there, and I can see the bubble almost in the middle, pretty close. These just boards I bought from Lowe's, and they'll do for putting little nails and screws, or I can even put some of my locomotives up there maybe once I get it painted. Don't want it to get knocked off. Let's take and install that board right there just for a bumper. Oh yeah, that looks lovely. I like that. Now, I've got enough boards here for one only done This piece of plywood here would work for a shelf too. Doesn't match the others, but it's the same length. That one ain't long enough. So I got enough enough boards for 2 more shelves. Let's see if we make them 10 inches. 20, that leaves 8 for that one there. That would work. We got 30. We need to squeeze in 2 shelves. Need one at 10 inches and one at 20 inches. That'd be pretty well even steeping. I've been having a good old time plundering and rearranging stuff. And I'm using scrap wood out of the scrap bin to build my brackets. Need to build 2 more like that right there. 1, 2. Well, at least I can say my boards didn't go to waste. I still got plenty of room on the workbench. I need to put an anchor in that leg and anchor it right to the bench. I bolt a piece of angle iron right there to keep it from moving. If I don't, the first time I get a tool hung on it, I'll be junked it out and spilled everything on the shelf. I need 3 more brackets over there. Need one on that side. Take that down before it falls. Well, got a little bit done today. Okay, when you're stick building something in place and making do with whatever you got on hand, it don't never come out looking real neat. This board is wider on one side than the other, but I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference. Now, these brackets were easy to get up because I could reach them, but I did that bracket up there 3 different times, had to take it down because it kept coming out crooked. I built this here on the desk. The board wasn't quite wide enough, so we added this piece of wood. Kind of gives me a lip up there. Whatever's on the top shelf ain't likely to fall off when I'm hammering on stuff. I'm going to put 1 screw right there is all I'm going to put. It ain't likely to come down. And I can take it down a lot easier with only 1 screw in it. We need a pilot hole. I've been using deck screws simply because I got a whole box of them. They strip out if you ain't careful. Oh, by the way, don't never build a deck with these. I don't care what kind of deck screw they tell you. After a couple of years, they rust right here. The head pops off. You got these little sharp pointed things all around for people to step on. I wasted my money on about 5 or 10 pounds of deck screws. I built the deck with them, but I won't ever do it again. I'm just afraid that screw might hit the wire, but what the heck? Where's the hole? I can't see it. Good enough. Good enough. It's there. Got 1 more bracket to put up, and I've already made it. It's going to be somewhere in this area here. And rather than try to hold it up, I'm going to go ahead and attach it to my shelf. If I can find a shelf. This one's a little warped, but it'll work. Get the spacing right before I put that final screw in. I couldn't find my big level, so I'm using this tiny little level on this square. And it's closed. Okay. No cigar. Actually, that little shelf's going to come in down right handy. Nuts and bolts and screws and places to hang things. I'm making use of a wall that wasn't used before. Multitude of sins with a trim board. One, two, I need two more. I've been having fun tinkering. I've spent quite a bit of time on this cabinet. When you build it in a place, it takes longer than it would to build it on it and then put it up. So just one piece at a time so I'll get it done. Well, this waste not quite not. This piece of wood that I said I can't use, a little thicker than the other one. It's already got the corner cut out. But we got enough leftover wood, we can build it corner up. That would look better than looking at that shelf. We're going to cut that booger bear out. Put my mark in the wrong place. Well, by moving the marks to here and here, had ink all over the darn thing, but I dang near got my whole trim piece out of it, except for this. That one was bad. We just got to saw that out. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's up there. Now let's clean up the workbench before we call it an afternoon. Got a lot of little containers of screws and nails and brads and stuff I'll probably put up here. Locomotive takes up too much room there. That don't mean I can't put it right there. Well, I keep saying I'm going to quit, but I am going to quit for sure now. I got quite a bit done here. Cleaned up a few things. Actually got some room to work. I don't know what I'll eventually put on these shelves. Right now I got that stuff up there, but I'm subject to move that and put something else up there. Drive wheel arm mounted where it won't fall over all the time. I'm coming down here forgetting my glasses. I think I'll just leave a pair down here.